Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Steve. Not that I want to be known when I die as the guy that figured out TouchOSC for Spitfire audio products. I don't know if that's like the greatest.
Hello, I'm gonna be here too, and I'm gonna be showing off some drawings that I make.
Hopefully on my tombstone it's not figured out some stuff on TouchOSC.
Hopefully, it's figured out all the stuff on TouchOSC
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, not just some of the stuff. So anyway, I've made videos about TouchOSC before, and it has been basically the same for like 10 or more years. And I almost felt bad a little bit because, I bought it so long ago and they were still going strong. I was like, I paid $4.99 in 2012 or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, big news on TouchOSC World. They have released a brand new version. And here's their website. If you go to hexler.net/TouchOSC,
check it out.
It's a brand new app, brand new powerful editor, cross-platform. We mean it. And as far as like how it looks and the kinds of things it can do, it's actually not that different, I don't think. But it looks a little better, and some of the things that I could never get to work on the old one, now I finally got to work. So you can still buy, I think they call it Mark 1 or something if you want the original TouchOSC, but the new version I think is better. And the cool thing is, when you want to make your own templates, you used to have to go on your desktop and make them there and then sync them to your iPhone or your iPad or whatever you're using as your touch control surface. But now it's just one thing. The editor and the control surface, it's one thing. You can do it on the desktop or any device, and then you can create one as a server and just share them amongst all your different devices. And they also, in the past, you had to choose ahead of time, like, okay, this is going to be sized for the iPad. If you try to use that one on your iPhone, it was all crazy. The sizing didn't scale to the screen you had, but now they do, and so you don't have to make a separate one for different devices. So a lot of the same stuff applies that I talked about in previous videos, but this is just a new version, a little jazzier, and I've got a new Spitfire control thing that you guys, I'm going to try to figure out a Google Drive link so you guys don't have to email me. What is that? Oh, they can see us.
And this time I'm here. This time I'm here, so.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be showing off my drawings. So
okay, cool. That sounds good.
I'm working on one.
Working on drawings? Okay. Well, let us know. So, anyway, if you want to get into TouchOSC, I suggest going with the new one, which you can get on Mac, Windows, Linux, or Android, or iPhone, whatever. I forget how much it is now. The new one's like, I don't know. Oh, $9.99. $9.99. Trust me. Trust me, it will be worth it if you're super smart and can figure out or are willing to use the things that I make, because I'm not super smart, but I have spent a lot of time messing with it and figuring it out. It's not the kind of software you just download like, oh yeah, okay, you just pull this, bam, bam, bam. Wow, it works great. Everything works. It's not like that.
No, it is not like that.
No shade to TouchOSC, but the user interface, it's well, you'll see. It's pretty confusing, and it might actually be. I think it's actually way more confusing than the old one, and the old one was pretty confusing. So obviously, I'm not endorsed by Touch OSC to give this cell. But I think it's really cool what you can do with it if you can go through the headaches of getting it set up and anything. Well, anyway, so
is it worth it?
It's totally worth it, yeah, and I'll show that in a second why.
It's worth it, and pay the money. You gotta pay the bills if you want to get the drill. I'm just gonna go.
So, if we open up this window, this is TouchOSC. When you open it up, it looks like this, untitled. And you're like, cool. Got the document width and the script and
let me be the person.
Yeah, you'd be like, okay.
What do I do now?
Well, you could stare at it for a few hours.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare at this and press some buttons.
Yeah.
Select.
This would be like 95% of people just like, wow, this okay, you figured out how to change the background color. That's nice. It's useful.
Okay, so now what?
So if you wanted to add something on this new one, you press this plus, and you could choose from this list. Like, let's say you want a fader or an XY.
I'm gonna go text.
Oh, text. Nice.
Text.
Now see that you added that on the right. You have many more options, like options for the color for the text box and the text color itself and the text size and what the text says and all that kind of fun stuff. So you're trying to type, but everything you need to edit, you can't do anything but resize stuff over here. Everything is in this horribly confusing. So if you want it to say something other than text, you go to the values, text, default to string field. And you say word, press enter. And then if you click off here, then it will update and it says word, and you could make the text bigger. Okay.
Woohoo! Thank you for teaching me to use it and everything it has used. Woo!
Yeah, so it can do a lot more than that, but
whoa, I'm intrigued.
But you can add buttons, that can send MIDI control change messages or.
I don't understand, so let's see what I make.
Yeah. And all this stuff of Boolean and float and string and true and false. I don't know what any of them means. So I'm definitely not expert on how all this stuff gets coded, and everything looks different and everything is in a different place from the one that took me 10 years to figure out. So it was a bit of a doozy figuring it out, but I really like it now. And hopefully you can just, they do have starting points for different things, or you can download mine in the link below, hopefully, or email me and I can send it to you. They're not cross-compatible. If you try to use my old Spitfire special in the new deal, no, it's a different deal. So okay, well let's mess with this more later, and you can make some more stuff.
Yeah, that's how not to do it right.
This is where I was at for like 8.5 years. I'm like, so all right, so this won't be a full tutorial on how to make stuff in the editor.
It's gonna be split up into multiple parts.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna come out. The next one might come out like next year or something.
Maybe next year.
So you can wait your butts.
All right, get to your drawing. So if you go to help and examples, here's like the old, originals. They had like Logic Touch.
I'm sorry, before I go, did I help?
Yes, thank you very much. Now you need to draw.
Okay.
So, they have some things preset that in theory might work. Okay. One thing to keep in mind is there's new connections. You have to also download TouchOSC Bridge and make sure that it's running. And for MIDI, you want TouchOSC Bridge. Well, on this one, but they're all different depending what device you're using. You can set up the OSC for doing like play and record and stuff like that. There aren't MIDI messages, and the bridge with the IP address and all kinds of stuff. Ah, oh, oh. So let me know if you're interested, and I'll make a tutorial video on like how to set it up every step, because there are a lot of roadblocks you might hit. So let me know and I can do that. Anyway, long story short, I've messed with this and messed with this, and here is what I figured out. So on the left side of our screen there, right, we have streaming live from my iPhone, right, is this thing, and you can see when I move it.
Done.
Oh, your drawing's done? Okay, let's see.
It's the hand big arm version of 0 for 1 from My Hero Academia.
Oh, dude, that looks awesome. The blur's kind of freaking it out, but oh yeah.
And I put in the legs and the head, and the thing's supposed to look smashed. But the arm, I want the view to be able to get a good view of the arm.
Of the arm, the big arm. Let's see.
Yeah, this is what I've been working on this entire video.
Oh.
So far at least. You can't see it with a blur. Why does it do the blur?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there it is.
That looks great. If you haven't seen My Hero Academia, we really recommend it.
Go watch it. And there will be ads starting from here. For my drawing.
Okay. So this is one I made, and if I click out of this, you'll see we have a very similar, in fact, identical window to the right side of the desktop version. And if I go here, it's the left side. So like this, if I press it, it doesn't actually do anything. This is for setting up your layout and all that. And then when you want to go into like touch mode, rather than edit mode, you press this play symbol up top like so, and now it'll transmit to the bridge, which you have to make sure is running. You double click the B, and it doesn't do anything at all or say congratulations. It just starts running without any fanfare. But everybody ask yourself, why would I invest any time in this at all? Well, I'll tell you. So here we have loaded up Violins 1 legato performance from the Spitfire chamber strings. And I have my MIDI inputs set up so it's receiving my TouchOSC app deal and my MIDI keyboard over here. Now with this XY, the way I set it up, I changed it. So from left to right is dynamics, and you'll see our dynamics fader is moving just like I want it to. So that's that axis. The other axis is vibrato. So it's pretty nice for controlling legato instruments, which are monophonic, so they can, trigger the legato transitions. So you only need one hand to play them. So your other hand, what are you going to do with it? You can just use your thumb here now. And I know guys from Spitfire, they'll use the faders, and one's for expression, and one's for dynamics, and one's for vibrato. That seems like the worst way to do it to me. For one, your dynamics is your volume. So why you would want to change your dynamics and your overall volume, that doesn't make any sense. Unless something's real wrong. Are you going for some completely unnatural balance?
Would you like to turn off ads?
Do you have another ad?
There's an ad.
Okay, let's do one more ad.
This is the first ad.
Okay. Oh, I thought the last one was an ad. Okay, we got a new ad.
That was showing my drawing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This is an ad.
Okay. Sorry if you've signed up for YouTube Premium. You are still going to get ads here today if we can overcome the...
Hello. Try Zen Run now. It can save your money and it will tell you whenever one of your sites has been hacked. And we keep track of your passwords for you. So when you pull up the site, we'll show you all of your Hey, don't stop, show you all of your passwords with no trouble.
Nice.
It's only $50 a month.
Oh, that's...
And let's see a review from our next company. I like potatoes. I live on the streets because of this app. Do not get it. Okay, I think that's enough.
That's maybe too honest.
Get Zen Run.
Of a review. Okay. So...
I'll tell you when there's another ad.
Okay, thank you.
There is no turning them off.
Oh, okay. So anyway, it's a really nice way on this XY grid with just your thumb to control your dynamics and your vibrato in one go. And it's surprising how fast it just becomes real natural to control it like that. Okay. Now, you're wondering what all these little gray squares are. Let's load up. This is, again, Spitfire chamber strings. But this time we're looking at the violins one, so we have different articulations. Normally these are key switchable, but who wants to transpose their 64 key keyboard down 2 octaves every time they want to change articulation or whatever? That's not how I want to live my life. So right now it's on the legato version, right? Which is kind of the light legato version. You don't get all the different transitions, especially you don't get the portamento one, which is why they have the whole separate legato. But if I press this gray button here, I've set that to send a key switch to go to our longs. Or the next one, spiccato, or staccato. Pizzicato, or, you know, just all the articulations it has. Just right there at your fingertips. Very nice, right? And the reason there's 2 rows is I think that's the most they ever use. So like if we went to Spitfire, the studio strings I know has a bunch. So if we went to like extended techniques, violins 1, core techniques, I'm going to change his input to omni. See, there's almost the full rows, and they mirror those exactly. So here's our longs, and here's longs con sordino, long harmonics, the flautando, and with all these you still have your dynamics and your vibrato, and they go in order just like they do visually on the Spitfire Kontakt instruments anyway. I haven't set anything up with the non-Kontakt ones like the Eric Whitaker choir. That might need its whole own thing because they have many more possible articulations and everything like that. So this is more for, you know, it'll work with any of these. Like I've got Spitfire Symphonic Brass. We can do the same thing. We got legato. Or long, or this one, or marcato, or tenuto. You get it. You get the deal. Now here's one other thing that I could never get to work on the old TouchOSC, and it was very hard to get to work on the new TouchOSC, but check this out. Oh, we got another ad?
Yes.
Okay.
So, have you ever wished that you can make your own knights and castle crashers?
Yes.
Okay, then we got the app for you. Castle Crasher Creator.
Oh, that's a nice app.
Make horrible creations and doom them to an endless cycle, fighting and running from what they can control until they eventually rebel and jump out of the game into your house and put you in your place. The dirt.
Oh, seems...
Drive them to insanity.
Seems dangerous. Okay. Well, that was an ad from one of our sponsors. Okay, so last but not least here, I'm on Reaper. Let's say you want to press record. How this actually works, I press record. You're like, hey, I can't hear the click. What gives? We could click, click. And now here we are, we're recording, and we can say, whatever, and press stop. We go, oh, let's now this back. Actually, so the transport, I press record. You're like, hey, I finally got it. Can't hear the click. What gives? We could click, click. So that's kind of fun. And we can turn off our click. Here we are. We're recording. So it's kind of convenient to have that on hand. I might make another one that has the transport and then like the level of the track and maybe the sends to reverb or something. So if you're recording vocals by yourself, you can stop and play and record and all that kind of fun stuff. And you can also adjust just on your, maybe you're in a different room from your computer or stand in somewhere and you don't want to mess with that. So anyway, link is in the description, I hope, for this Spitfire control thing that I kind of put together, but it has to be for the new TouchOSC. If you want my old one, I guess you email me, or if I link both, that'll be bad, because this video is not about the old ones. So you can email me if you want the old ones, and let me know if you want a tutorial on how to make these or how to put stuff together.
Oh, on your phone, you just got an ad.
An ad? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it all about?
I'd like to see how old be a few years. Try out our new app. Here's you right now with your what?
So let me turn off this blur business, because I feel like it's...
Is that turn offable?
Yeah.
Well, then let me show my last drawing.
Okay.
My last ad. You gotta watch a lot of ads, everyone. Why do you have that on?
It just kind of looks nice, so it's not distracting with tons of random stuff in the background, but it is very annoying.
This is yeah, this is the older one with the big arm. See his big arm?
Very nice.
Hey everyone, try out our brand new app, Zenruns. We can keep your money secure, and if anyone someone hacks into your device, we will be able to alert you. And don't worry, we'll remember your password for you. And you don't even have to put in any passwords to see those passwords.
Ooh. Wait a second. So how is it secure? How does it know it's me?
Let's have an interview tomorrow. I lost my house thanks to this app. Okay. Try out our new app.
Just so you guys know, I can't always choose my sponsors, so don't I don't agree with all this. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions,
Hey.
or if you want me to stop talking about TouchOSC completely.
Don't wait.
And here's one last ad.
Hey. Want to see how you look in a few years? Here's you right now with your luscious locks.
Oh yeah.
And let's see. You put up the meter, and here's you in 10 years. You're ugly and lost all your hair.
Oh no. It's not good. All right, well, thanks.
See your future. Try out our new app. Just 1 0 0 0. There's 1 2 3 4 5 5 zeros.
5 zeros, so it's $100,000
A month.
to know the future.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, all done ads. Okay, make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, Jeffrey, are you subscribed to Steve Sullivan Music?
Don't have the bell like that.
Ah!